Okay, we weren't really expecting all this cold weather, right, honey?
That's correct.
I left my goose down parka in my storage in Washington, D.C., along with my insulated gloves and winter boots.
Yeah.
But we're experiencing some chilly weather. It's going to get in the 20s overnight, next few nights. So, in our boat, the aluminum mast brought down cold air, and so last year we wrapped it in a insulated moving blanket, and we didn't bring that along. So this year we wrapped it in a yoga mat. So the mast is wrapped in a yoga mat. Our flooring is made out of yoga mats, so we're okay doing our yoga on the floor. And now we have an insulated mast to keep some of the cold out. Terry's been sleeping out here in the cabin because that's where we keep the heat. Right, honey? How you doing?
Good, good, good.
Are you keeping warm?
Yes.
Okay. So you're not cold?
No. Well, we do have a propane heater going right now, though. When we're awake, we use this little heater.
Yep.
So.
And other than that, we use a generator and our Dometic reverse cycle heaters, but we usually put it on the auxiliary electric heat without the reverse cycle because we think that's a little more efficient as far as making it warmer in here. It may not be efficient wattage usage, but okay.
Okay. What you doing, Jim?
This was run through a fender and then spliced back into itself, but we accidentally burned a hole in the fender with our generator exhaust, so we threw the fender away, but I kept this rope, and then I had to take that splice out, or I had to cut it to get it off the fender. Now I'm going to see if I can put this 3-strand twisted end back together to make it a piece of line, just a little piece of fender line. I don't think I'm going to try to splice it because I don't know how to do that kind of splicing yet, but I intend to learn someday. Anyway, so I'm going to try to see if I can put that back together. It's a twisted. You twist it to the right and then jump to the left.
Huh.
You twist
Does
it.
that affect the strength of it?
What do you mean?
Putting it back together once it's been unraveled?
I hope to put it back together just the way it was originally.
Okay.
That's the goal.
All right. Say bye.
But I have a scissors and a lighter. My armpit itches.
I see that. Thanks for sharing. Oh, the light's behind you. It's not the best. Okay. Say bye.
Bye. Hold on. It's not perfect, but it's a little loose in the braid. But that's okay. This doesn't have to do much work. Anyway. I fixed it.
Good job, honey.
Here's the other end. It almost looks as good as the other end.
Yeah. Saved some line.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Thanks for all your work, honey.
You betcha.
Okay. Today is, I believe, December 19th. There you are. And 2024. We are outside of Belhaven Marina. We are headed into... God, my hair. Look away, I'm hideous. Headed into Belhaven Marina for the next 4 to 7 days. Coin jock was going to be 2 and it was 12. So we'll see. So we're going into the marina for Christmas. I believe we'll still be there at Christmas. We'll see. This is the anchorage. It's been a great anchorage. We had some heavy winds. These condos are so cool. They have their own marina right in front of them, their own docks rather. It's pretty cool. Take a look at all this cool stuff here. I'm sure Jim's gotten some good shots too. But it's been a great anchorage. And the people are phenomenal. I know everybody says that. Oh. Excuse me. Sneezer. But they really have been. We called before we even went through the canal and said, can we ship some stuff to you? So we ordered some things and had them shipped to them. And they graciously took a lot of packages in. And we went and picked them up, and now we're headed in. They are going to shut off the water because it's going to get below 32, below freezing rather, same thing. So hopefully they'll have it back on before we leave, and we can top off our water, do a pump out. We know we can get gas and fuel, and then we'll head out farther south. Okay, cheers.
All right, let's hold the anchor. You ready?
Typically we have the window up at the Dodger unzipped away so our dog Blue can run between the cockpit and the bow. She doesn't like it when her dad is out on the bow and she can't get to him, but it was very cold and windy that day, and so we left it shut, but this will add to her anxiety a little later in the video. Belhaven Marina. This is St. Vessel Shooting Star on 16.
Belhaven Marina, this is Shooting Star. Yeah, you're talking about the dock with the sign on it, right? The red light sign with the red balls. Right, thank you. And we're taking the farthest out slip, right? Okay, we're going all the way down to where you are? All right. Will do. I didn't know correctly to tell you correctly.
I have never docked with the isinglass closed in the Dodger before, so both Blue and I are anxious.
Okay, we just pulled up to the dock at Belhaven Marina and picked up packages. We have a new iPad and a rail mount holder and a waterproof case. There. For our navigation systems, we have a Garmin Glow for GPS positioning that will Bluetooth the iPad to for accurate GPS. Don't require Wi-Fi or cellular connections for navigation, although we have Starlink Wi-Fi available at all times. So yay, something to do the next few days while we're plugged in at the slip for the cold weather. I'm gonna panning. Here's Terry diligently editing her videos. She's focusing. I keep talking and she has her headset on and she keeps taking it off and saying, "What did you say?" And then I say, "Oh, sorry." And then Blue's taking her nap. Oh, I just woke her up from our long 5-minute journey from the anchorage to the slip. Very nice people. There's a really nice Staffordshire Terrier, kind of a gray taupe colored, really cool dog who I think Blue's going to make friends with later. He's the owner's dog. And anyway, we're going to do a whole bunch of laundry and boat projects and clean up and all kinds of fun stuff after we have our tea and biscuits.
This month's Cheeseburger in Paradise was brought to us by Farm Boys, a little place in Belhaven, North Carolina. It was delicious.